boost vitamin D naturally. If you don't take care of it right now, you're in for big trouble. Imagine a scenario where a simple, often overlooked nutrient could be the key to unlocking a healthier, more vibrant you, especially as the years gracefully accumulate. This isn't a fantasy, it's the profound reality of vitamin D, a nutrient whose multifaceted importance continues to astound the scientific community. Today, let's delve deep into the world of the sunshine vitamin. A silent guardian that often goes unnoticed until we truly need its profound influence. Vitamin D isn't just about fostering strong bones anymore. Its role has expanded dramatically in our understanding. It actively whispers to our immune system, orchestrating its defenses. It profoundly brightens our mood, offering a gentle lift. Even on the cloudiest days, it diligently keeps our balance steady, acting as an unseen anchor in a world that can sometimes feel unsteady. Furthermore, it plays a truly profound and often underestimated role in how gracefully our minds age, helping to preserve cognitive vitality and clarity. And perhaps most remarkably, it influences the very longevity of our cells. Like a gentle, guiding hand that helps extend the quality and vibrancy of our journey through life itself. Imagine a transformative world where a simple, everyday nutrient, readily available through natural sources and sensible practices, could dramatically reduce your risk of debilitating falls. Imagine it sharpening your mental clarity, allowing thoughts to flow more freely and memories to remain vivid. Envision it fortifying your body's inherent defenses, making you more resilient against the myriad challenges life throws your way. That world is not a distant dream or a scientific fiction. It is a tangible reality that can be unlocked by gaining a deeper understanding of and diligently optimizing your vitamin D levels. For those navigating the precious chapter of life over 60, overlooking this absolutely vital nutrient, whether by inadvertently skipping crucial sun exposure or by foregoing sensible, doctor-guided supplementation, can regrettably increase the risk of serious falls, noticeably slow down precious mental processes, and progressively weaken the immune system, making one more vulnerable when the primary goal should unequivocally be thriving with zest and vitality. But fear not, because today, we are embarking on an enlightening journey to uncover the most natural, effective, and everyday ways to boost your vitamin D levels. We'll carefully explore the timeless wisdom of smart sun exposure, harnessing nature's most abundant source. We'll appreciate the often underestimated power of vitamin D-rich foods, discovering culinary delights that nourish and protect. We'll acknowledge the practical convenience of fortified options, offering accessible pathways to this crucial nutrient. And critically, we'll discuss the judicious, sensible approach to supplementation, a strategy particularly tailored and recommended for our esteemed seniors, who often have unique physiological needs. Furthermore, we are thrilled to share the very latest, groundbreaking insights emerging from the scientific frontier, particularly from 2025 revolutionary information, revealing how a consistent daily intake of around 2,000 international units, or IU, of vitamin D can potentially slash the risk of falls by a remarkable 23%. Moreover, these cutting-edge findings suggest it can gently, yet effectively, slow the process of cellular aging, preserving vitality from within, and profoundly support overall mental wellness, fostering clarity and emotional balance. Our promise is no complex medical jargon, no confusing terminology, just practical, actionable tips designed not merely to help you live, but to truly thrive with purpose and joy. Let's dive into the fundamental core of what precisely makes vitamin D so unequivocally essential to our health and well-being. Beyond its widely recognized and foundational role in facilitating calcium absorption, which is crucial for maintaining robust bone health, vitamin D operates much like a skilled maestro, meticulously orchestrating a symphony of various bodily functions. It actively supports and enhances robust immune responses, meticulously helping your body adeptly ward off a multitude of potential invaders. From common colds to more serious threats, it is intricately linked to mood regulation, with a growing body of scientific studies strongly suggesting its significant role in combating seasonal affective disorder, uplifting spirits during darker months, and even alleviating general feelings of sadness and lethargy. For our beloved seniors, its impact on balance is nothing short of paramount. Adequate vitamin D contributes significantly to sustaining vital muscle strength and optimizing neuromuscular function, which in turn dramatically reduces the likelihood of debilitating falls accidents that can sadly have cascading negative effects on one's precious quality of life and independence. Furthermore, exciting emerging research continuously highlights its profound influence on healthy cognitive aging, strongly suggesting it may play a critical protective role in helping to maintain pristine brain function and diligently guard against the onset of age-related cognitive decline. So, with such extensive benefits, how exactly do we ensure we're consistently getting enough of this remarkable, life-enhancing nutrient? The most natural, ancient, and often surprisingly overlooked source is the sun. Itself our planet's ultimate, readily available, and free vitamin D factory. Our skin, when appropriately exposed to the sun's benevolent rays, possesses the miraculous ability to synthesize vitamin D directly. This beautiful, inherent, and ancient connection to nature is unequivocally our primary, most efficient, and physiologically ideal pathway to obtaining vitamin D. However, it is absolutely crucial to emphasize that smart, mindful sun exposure is the key. The optimal time for vitamin D synthesis from sunlight can vary considerably depending on a multitude of factors, including your geographical location, the specific time of day, the prevailing season, your individual skin type and pigmentation, and even the amount of skin exposed. But generally speaking, aiming for about 10 to 30 minutes of midday sun exposure several times a week, ideally without the application of sunscreen to the exposed areas, can be incredibly beneficial and remarkably effective. It is vital to remember that this is a delicate, balanced sufficient sun exposure to efficiently produce vitamin D, but not an excessive amount that could lead to the risk of detrimental skin damage, such as sunburn or long-term photoaging. It's also particularly important to note that for older adults, who may spend more time indoors due to various reasons, or whose skin might be naturally less efficient at producing vitamin D due to age-related physiological changes, sun exposure alone might not always be sufficient to meet their optimal vitamin D requirements, making other sources equally important. Next, let's turn our attention to the delightful and nourishing bounty found within nature's own pantry: vitamin D-rich foods. While it's true that dietary sources generally do not provide as potent a dose of vitamin D as direct, uninhibited sun exposure, thoughtfully incorporating these specific foods into your regular diet provides a consistent, gentle, and highly beneficial supply of the nutrient. Fatty fish, such as wild-caught salmon, Atlantic mackerel, and albacore tuna, stand out as truly excellent and concentrated sources. For instance, a single serving of succulent wild-caught salmon can generously provide a significant portion, if not all, of your daily recommended vitamin D needs, alongside a host of other beneficial nutrients. Other valuable natural food sources include nutrient-dense cod liver oil, certain varieties of mushrooms, especially those specifically exposed to UV light to boost their vitamin D content, and the humble yet nutritious egg yolks, which contain smaller but still valuable amounts. These carefully selected foods offer not just their valuable vitamin D content, but also a beautiful spectrum of other complementary, beneficial nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids, which work synergistically within the body to promote holistic overall health and well-being, fostering a truly robust internal environment. Beyond the natural and inherently beneficial food sources, fortified foods present a remarkably convenient and accessible way to consistently boost your vitamin D intake, especially for those with specific dietary patterns or preferences. In many regions, a wide array of commonly consumed products are now routinely fortified with vitamin D. This often includes various milk products, a growing selection of popular plant-based milks such as almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk, numerous breakfast cereals, and even certain brands of orange juice. It is always a wise practice to meticulously check the nutrition labels on these products to confidently confirm the fortification status and, crucially, the precise amount of vitamin D provided per serving. This strategy of relying on fortified foods can be exceptionally helpful and practical for individuals who may have specific dietary restrictions, allergies, or personal preferences that naturally limit their ability to obtain sufficient vitamin D from traditional natural food sources alone, ensuring they don't miss out on this vital nutrient. Now, let's address what is often a crucial and sometimes complex topic: the role and necessity of sensible supplementation, particularly tailored for our cherished seniors. While the sun's generous rays and the nourishment from food are undoubtedly wonderful and foundational sources, it is frequently the case that for many individuals, especially as we gracefully advance in age, these sources alone are simply not sufficient to maintain optimal vitamin D levels. Recent, cutting-edge research, including highly significant insights emerging directly from 2025, profoundly underscores the substantial and tangible benefits of a well-considered, sensible supplementation strategy. While the global scientific community continually refines and updates its recommendations based on new evidence, the current understanding overwhelmingly and strongly supports the indispensable role of vitamin D supplementation in comprehensive fall prevention strategies and in promoting overall well-being for older adults. Specific studies, including those that are actively informing the progressive 2025 insights, have compellingly indicated that consistent daily supplementation with approximately 2,000 IU of vitamin D can indeed have a profoundly significant and positive impact on substantially reducing the risk of falls among older populations. It is absolutely crucial to clarify that this beneficial approach is not about aggressive megadosing, which can carry risks. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of a consistent, moderate, and regular intake that gently but effectively brings an individual's blood vitamin D levels into an optimal and beneficial range. This optimal range is precisely where the remarkable, life-enhancing effects truly begin to manifest, where muscles meticulously maintain their essential strength, where balance becomes noticeably steadier and more reliable, and where the often devastating risk of a dangerous fall is noticeably and significantly diminished by as much as an impressive 23%. This particular insight, which holds particular relevance and promise for community-dwelling older adults who wish to maintain their independence, powerfully highlights the immense value and efficacy of adopting a proactive and preventative approach to healthcare. However, it is equally vital and responsible to present a truly balanced and nuanced view of the scientific landscape regarding vitamin D supplementation. While a vast body of research unequivocally points to the significant benefits of vitamin D in contributing to the reduction of fall risk, especially for individuals who have pre-existing or identified deficiencies, some other respected research, such as the comprehensive recommendations periodically issued by the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force USPSTF, suggests that for generally healthy, robust, community-dwelling seniors who do not have a known or diagnosed vitamin D deficiency, the conclusive evidence for vitamin D supplementation alone, definitively preventing falls or fractures, is still considered to be less absolute or entirely conclusive. This is an actively evolving and dynamic area of ongoing scientific inquiry. And what becomes increasingly clear is that individual needs, specific physiological differences, and baseline vitamin D blood levels play an absolutely significant and determining role in the effectiveness of supplementation. Therefore, a one-size-fits-all approach is rarely the most optimal. Furthermore, there exists a delicate but absolutely crucial balance when it comes to the precise dosage of vitamin D supplementation. While a daily intake of 2,000 IU is often widely cited and recommended as a demonstrably beneficial amount for a large majority of adults, taking excessively high or supraphysiological doses of vitamin D can regrettably be counterproductive and, in certain circumstances, even potentially harmful. Unnecessarily high doses might lead to a condition known as hypercalcemia, which is an excess of calcium in the blood. This condition, ironically, can paradoxically weaken bones over time and lead to muscle weakness, which, in a cruel twist, could potentially increase the very fall risk we are striving to decrease, rather than mitigating it. This critical nuance underscores why a personalized, medically guided approach is invariably the best and safest path forward. The ultimate and paramount goal is always to carefully and steadily reach an optimal, but never an excessive, blood level of vitamin D, ensuring maximum benefit with minimal risk. This crucial understanding inherently leads us to the most imperative and universally applicable piece of advice regarding vitamin D supplementation: always, without exception, consult your trusted doctor or a qualified healthcare professional. They possess the necessary expertise and tools to accurately assess your individual vitamin D levels through a simple, routine blood test. Based on these precise results, and factoring in your unique medical history and current health status, they can expertly recommend the most appropriate and safe daily dosage specifically tailored for your needs. Moreover, they can diligently take into account any other medications you may currently be taking, potential drug interactions, or any underlying health conditions that might influence your vitamin D requirements or metabolism. Your healthcare provider is unequivocally your most vital partner and knowledgeable guide in navigating the path to achieving and maintaining optimal health and well-being, ensuring that your vitamin D strategy is both effective and safe. Beyond the tangible and well-documented physical benefits, the progressive 2025 insights also brilliantly illuminate vitamin D's quiet, yet undeniably profound, support for overall mental wellness and cognitive vitality. It's not simply about diligently avoiding disease or merely preventing physical ailments. It's intrinsically about actively fostering a vibrant sense of mental clarity, emotional balance, and unwavering vitality throughout life. By actively contributing to cellular longevity and health, vitamin D plays a fundamental role in maintaining the pristine health of cells throughout your entire body, including, critically, those intricate and vital cells nestled within your brain. This inherent cellular resilience, nurtured by optimal vitamin D levels, stands as a foundational cornerstone of healthy cognitive aging, helping to diligently keep your mind wonderfully sharp, your memory remarkably intact, and your spirit consistently bright and engaged. It's ultimately about proactively ensuring that your inner spark of vitality and intellectual curiosity continues to shine brilliantly and consistently for many fulfilling years to come, allowing you to embrace each new day with enthusiasm and mental acuity. In conclusion, it is unequivocally clear that vitamin D is much more than just a foundational nutrient for bone health. It is a truly holistic and multifaceted supporter of our comprehensive well-being, profoundly influencing our immune system's strength, our emotional state and mood, our physical balance and stability, our precious cognitive function, and even the fundamental health and longevity of our cells. By thoughtfully embracing smart and mindful sun exposure, diligently incorporating vitamin D-rich and fortified foods into our daily diets, and carefully considering sensible and medically guided supplementation, especially as we gracefully advance in age, we can unlock the truly remarkable and far-reaching potential that this powerful nutrient holds for enhancing our lives. Your individual journey through life is an incredibly precious and unique one, filled with countless experiences and untold stories yet to be written and lived. Give your invaluable body and your remarkable mind the profound support and nurturing they truly deserve with this simple, yet incredibly powerful, sunshine vitamin. It is a quiet, steadfast, and incredibly potent ally, consistently helping you to remain steady on your feet, vibrant in spirit, and full of boundless life, ensuring you are well equipped and ready for all the exciting adventures, discoveries, and joys that are still waiting to wonderfully unfold before you. Cherish this nutrient, and in turn, cherish every moment of your well-lived life. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and take good care of your health.